everyone. I'm Alexia Murillo Orabella reporting for Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio, and I'm here with
Sean O'Toole.
He is a photographer. Today we're here at the Palme Magazine, and he's been in a couple of the magazines. So can you tell us a little about yourself and how you got into photography?
I'm actually an editorial photographer now, working high fashion both here in Florida and then New York City. I actually started as a landscape photographer over in Europe, and then fell in love with the fashion when I was in Milan, and then it's all history from there.
Wow. What is your job as the editorial? Can you explain that to us? Some people who don't know what that means.
Well, specifically, I work on mood boards with the models, creative directors, designers. Shoe designer John Ashford from New York, who's a good friend of mine that allows me to pull from him. Specifically going to New York for Fashion Week. It's basically just coming up with actual mood boards for what the folks see in Palme Magazine in the series of images within the story.
Right. And how did you get involved with Palme Magazine?
Oddly enough, I got to know Louis, who's one of the editors, and got to be a good friend of him. He loved my work, and they asked me to shoot for the magazine.
And what would you say your favorite part about being a photographer is?
Meeting the people, working directly with the models in the creative portion of it, giving the models a safe creative place to expand their brand within the modeling industry. It's really about the models and the people I work with, and less about me.
How long do you think it usually takes to do your job, like the editorial photographer? How long do you usually take to make one issue?
Oh man, well, months of planning. You know, the creative director, location, the designers, doing the casting for the models, the actual shoot, usually all day, and then the post-production is anywhere between 6 to 12 hours before it actually final production that gets to the editor.
That's wonderful. And has there been any photo shoots that's been the most memorable or toughest thing to shoot that you can remember?
You know, I wouldn't say tough. I would say fun. When I shot the issue with that Derek was on the cover of, I happened to be working with one of the editors, Louis, that day. It was a constant state of laughter, so it was hard to be serious at times, you know, just because everybody likes to have fun on set. So it's keeping people directed in the right direction to have fun.
That's wonderful. And do you ever do any other kind of photography for people who can, that you can book with them, or do you just strictly do it with the magazines?
I'm independent for myself too, so I work directly with the agencies also for portfolios for the models. You know, my heart's in the editorials, the creative side of it. That's probably the most fun for me.
So if somebody wanted to shoot with you, they can contact you?
Absolutely. SeanO'ToolePhotography.com.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here. Thank you for your time.
Awesome meeting you.
Thank you. And